I gotta remember, whatever this tree is, this is where I got that name from, type of tree. So yeah, this is good. This is good to be out here because that's the tree. Whatever that is, need to memorize that. What it is though, kinfolk, we're on a natty mission. We're on a natty mission before that thing right there drop. It's about to drop. So that's why we headed to try to head down this little trail I've been talking about. Little speed walk over there. I done scammed all this area before, but we can go a little bit further. I feel some raindrops. But I don't know, kinfolk. We're gonna try to beat it. You see, we got old Shetty out here ready to go, and I got that thing on the hip just in case I gotta poke something. Yeah. But the rain is here. I feel it. But mother got me. She got me. I just need a gnat. At least one today. Hold on, kinfolk. We going down. This is professional zone, right? We going down to Headville over here. Gotta stay on alert. Shh. Take off the glasses so I can see. Yeah, buddy. Who we got up here? Liberty. Howdy, Slinging Bones. What it is? Drifter. What it is? Junior. Dookie. What it is, kinfolk? Perfect timing. Got lunch break. Oh, really? Good deal, man. Appreciate you for stopping through. Yeah, we on the hunt for a natty. That's some good ducks right there, boy. That's some good ducks right there. Old Mallards. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we on the hunt, kinfolk. What was that? I'm about to chop something up, boy. We ain't gonna play with it, kinfolk. We on the hunt. Tell you, mother, she got me. You see that sky, kinfolk? Do you see the sky? But she got me. We out here, kinfolk. I told you, we in meth head crackhead city over here, kinfolk. You see the signs? There's always signs, kinfolk. Everywhere. It'd be nice if I had something off this. What is that right there? That looks like a fork to me. A wide fork, but we on the hunt to try to find something dry, kinfolk. Double tap that screen. That's right. Corey, what's up, Corey? Appreciate you coming through. Looks like, yeah, it's coming. But mother got me. Mother's creations, surrounded by mother's creations. Once you connect it to nature, baby, yeah. You begin to talk to nature. Mother got me. Look at this pine. Look at this pine right here, kinfolk. Look at this pine. Let's see, can we find a fork in here? Matter of fact, that's where I got that first one from. Out of one of these piles that was already cut. We got to at least find one. Yeah, toothbrush, chapstick, dookie. Yeah, buddy. Hey, if we get rained on, we'll be all right, kinfolk. But we getting in a little deep, you hear me? So this is where the gators roam at down here. So we gotta be careful. Seen a couple snakes back here last time I came back here. But that's nature, baby. Look at that. That's nature, baby. What is that? thought that was a snake there. Look at that, got somebody shorts right there. Dookie. Yeah, Campo, I told you I was coming down here. Told you I was coming down this. I heard something. I heard something. Maybe it's a rabbit. That's a fence too. All right, we're gonna try to find something over here. What is that? All right. We're gonna try to find something over here, Campo. A little creek going through there, you see it? If we can find something dry, we'll be all right. If we find something dry, we'll be all right. Uh-oh. Look at that, Campo. Look at that, Campo. What way should we go? Keep going straight. It might do a loop around on us. It might do a loop around on us. Look at that. I told you we in Meth Head City. Didn't I tell you, Campo? I told you where we was at. Gotta be careful. Professionals only. Good. Dang, boy, these skeeters ain't no joke back up in here. Oh, look at that tree. Sounds like I hear a stream or something. Oh, look at all them fish. Or whatever they are. That's crazy. Yeah, them skeeters ain't no joke back here, Campo. Let's mosey on. Yeah, look, you see, that's a fresh trail right here. We out here. Just heard something big over there. And here come the rain. Ooh, that's something big over there, Campo. I don't know what it was. I think it was a bobcat. Daggone skeeters. Here come the rain. Yeah, I knew it did a loop around here. And I ain't never come over here, but I knew it. Whoa, Campo. This is crazy. This is crazy. Whoa. We're close by. We're close by them heads. They can pop out anytime, Campo. Anytime. We got the big Chevy. We might have to put our old Mozzie. On them, Campo. Yeah. Good to go. Look at that. Does that say keep out? This is about to be a Lifetime movie. This about to be a scary movie on you, Campo. Yeah, buddy. It's about to be a scary movie on you. But shoot. Oh. We gonna survive. Yeah, them skeeters going crazy back here. Uh-oh, what we got here? Yeah, this that same tree. Who know what this tree is right here? Who know what that tree is? Them color patterns and all that. Yeah, that's that same tree I got that last natty I did off of. Same tree. What the frank is that? I hear somebody coming. Oh, that's a part of a couch. I hear somebody coming. Long hair don't care. We ain't gonna play with it, Kim. Oh shoot, they got a fortress over there, Kim folk. They got a fortress over there. They got a fortress over there. They got something sitting high. They got a fortress over there. Yeah, we ain't gonna play with it. We're gonna continue to look for this natty. Hold on, let's read some comments here. Oh, all right. Are we looking for natties? Yes, sir, Liberty. You already know what time it is. We got to get Scruffy a natty. We got to send him a natty up there in New York because he ain't really got no wooded area where he's at, and he's getting into natty. So we got to get my boy a nat. We already got somebody else in the slingshot community sending him one, but oh man, I think I found one. Nah, that's too much. Maybe though. Maybe. Hold on, Campo. Hold on, Campo. We'll take this chance. We'll take this chance. Get my hands on it. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna use it. If I can get my hands on it, feel it. No, that ain't a good one. That ain't a good one. Tell you can't put mother got me. You gonna mosey on. I thought it was a good one, but it ain't a good one. You gonna mosey on. Yeah, we're gonna mosey on. We come back this way right here. Yeah, we trying to find a good one. And I like this stuff because once it dry up, it's so light. And they got markings on these trees. Maybe there was covers. Let's see about this. Nah, that don't look good. Nah. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Sweating like a tater tot. We're gonna find a gnat though. Like I told you. Mother got me. We ain't gonna play with it, Cam folk. So we come from this way. There's all types of trails. We walked all the way around there and came back that way. So basically, this is the way. That's that thunder right there. This is the way we came out right here. What the? Yeah, this is the way we came. We got some pine right here. I keep hearing somebody. That would work right there if they didn't have that extra piece on there. Dookie. Yeah. What is that? Might be harder than I thought, Camfo. It gotta be perfect for me. It can't be no, it gotta be perfect. Yep. Alright. So hold on. We might be on the wrong side. Nah, we on the right side. We on the right side, Camfo. Yep, and that's that thing we We just passed by. So we're gonna work our way back towards them oak trees and see what we can find. Hold on, let me read some. That black and white natty and you posted the other day was dope. You been killing it with the natty. Appreciate you, man. And matter of fact, that black and white one, that is that tree I just showed you. I gotta get the name of that, cause that wood, like, you should feel it in your hands. Like I just cussed this dude out today, cause he thought it was plastic. And he thought it was plastic, and he banged it on the counter at the store. So I cussed him out, like, you motherfucker. Like he was like, I thought it was plastic. No, it ain't no plastic. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, cause he's from India or something, and they shoot slingshots. So I always show him my slingshots when I go in there. But he took it and banged it. I'm like, never again. I done took my time and painted that and did all that work. I'm glad I got it. Woo! Look at that big old snake. Look. You seen it? Did you see it? Somebody tell me they seen the snake. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me if they seen that snake. Beautiful. Thought that was another one. That mud was chunky too. He out here getting all these lizards and stuff like that. It was a beautiful chunky snake. That was crazy. That mud been eaten. He was thick up. He was thick up, kinfolk. So beautiful. All right, kinfolk. Homeless people everywhere, I see. Yeah. Chad, what's good, kinfolk? Appreciate you stopping by, kinfolk. Hold on, what you say, Scruffy the man, cool dude? Yeah, Scruffy, that's my guy. Natty time, yeah, Butler, you already know what time it is, kinfolk. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all for coming through. We about to get rain on. I thought for sure I can get something. But ain't no thing. Andy, what's good, kinfolk? Yeah, we got all the hitters in here. That's all right. Snake King. I'm a snake charmer. Yeah, hey. Yeah, you're right. Because you remember the other day I did say I was going to see a snake. And that was it right there. Remember that? Yeah, buddy. I manifested that. Yep. I remember I used to be afraid of snakes. Now I embrace them. It's mother creations. Surrounded by mother's creations. I embrace all the creations. You know, I don't kill no snakes. Especially in his own territory. Like, why would you kill a snake? People go out their way just to kill a snake, you know? Nah, they here for a reason. They here for a reason. What's over there? That's nothing but palms over here, kinfolk. Nothing but palms. You see that? Now this makes me feel good. Like, seeing stuff like this, seeing like just, it looks like it's endless of, you know. All right, we got a little bit more rain. But I told you, mother got me. I told you. You seen them big old clouds? You seen them big old clouds? You hear the thunder? There's lightning. Yeah. Boom balloon. All right. If it clears up, we're gonna come back out here, kinfolk, because I ain't gonna play no game. We gotta get a couple natties. We gotta send Scruff a natty, and then I gotta get like, oh, there was another one. He went right up in here. There you go. Oh shit. I thought it was him. He ran right up in here. Oh man. I ain't even scream that loud, but I was excited, y'all. All right, kinfolk, we made it out. There's the rain. What rain though? We made it out. This is yeah. It's definitely raining over there, but It ain't touching me. That was a look. They look identical. They eat plenty out here because all these lizards and stuff around here. But man, that mud shot over there and they look thick up like the same one. I love it. Beautiful. That mud shot over there. I ain't even get it in time this time. Hold on. Radio. Man, what's good, kinfolk? Appreciate you for stopping by. You finally got up in here, man. Yeah, buddy. Snake King. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you remember we said something about that snake. I'm gonna see a snake yesterday. Or was it day before yesterday when I seen that iguana and all that? I don't know. Day before yesterday or something like that. I don't want to kill anything unless it's trying to kill me. That's right. Although other people do it for me, everything at the grocery store was killed. Exactly. So, and you got a lot of people be tripping. I just seen I was watching a bird video of the guy shooting these pigeons and stuff in Indonesia or wherever they was at, and the guy was like, you know, this is bad. Don't kill the birds, and you know all this stuff right here. I'm thinking like, man, this is what they do to feed their family. This is how they survive. Like, and I'm like, I wonder, are you a vegan? Because you probably eat meat. If you eat meat, that means the meat you have eaten has been killed. So why would you even say something? But I guess it's just the thought, the process of people seeing the process of, you know, the hunt makes them, you know, yeah, that's all it is. It's just the process. Yeah. All right, we got lightning, but don't look like it's a couple miles away. It's close, storm close, but it'd be alright. Storm close, but it'd be alright. Yeah, I've been chopping away near here. Natural stream. Natural spring, baby. What the Frank? They sounded close. Yeah, buddy. I'm definitely gonna have to take my time. Next time we going back deeper in there. And yeah, we're gonna take our time. These mosquitoes everywhere, dude. We're gonna take our time with it. I would love to get an oak fork. Yeah, I would love to get a fork for that little lizard. That's what those snakes out there right there. Here, lizard. All right, storm getting a little close. There was like there about 3 rows right there. They ain't close, but it's getting a little close. Here about 3 rows. So yeah, it's hard to find a perfect gnat on this right here. This type. I mean, it's oak. It's hard to find one. That's why most people just get a chunk and yeah, cut one out. Oh no, I might just go back towards that wood I was getting before. If you're killing it to eat, that's the only reason, right? They just move on and leave their mess. Yeah, man, it's sad. But also, you know, I don't know. People will have different situations. Some people, you know, even though there's jobs out there, you know, hey, people might can't get no job because of their certain situations and, you know, and drugs and all types of stuff. So you get put in situations. Yeah. Yeah. Camping is, hey, a lot of people do it. I would definitely do it. I think I camped like once in my life. I would definitely do it. Like, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You just gotta worry about rain and stuff like that. But other than that, I would definitely camp out and, you know, go hunt for my food or go fish for my food. And yeah, because that's pretty much what we do when we do a catch and cook, you know. Man, that last snake jetted, boy. They ain't even try to hang out. Usually, when I walked back there the last time, yeah, one just hung out with. You know, I seen him and he just, you know, he just hung out there and just withered away a little slow. I see a rabbit right there. Here, rabbit. A little shaky. I've recreational camped my whole life. It's a blast, but I wouldn't want to do it for any sustained amount of time beyond my vacation. I hear that. Yes, sir. Yeah, camping. Yeah, and especially when you go like towards the mountains and stuff like that. Man, I know. Uh, Mega Valley Mountain. You ever heard of that? It's in North Carolina, near Asheville. Mega Valley Mountain is beautiful place. And back in the day, they had this amusement park called Ghost Town in the Sky. Look it up. I ain't never seen no amusement park in the sky on top of a mountain. But yeah, I went to that and they a couple years later, I believe they shut it down after we went to it. But you got to take a ski slope or a train up to the top of the amusement park. Yep, Ghost Town in the Sky. That place was great. I just drank from the natural springs and all right. Thank you, mother. She held it out just for me, Campo. I ain't gonna play with you. She held it out just for me. We definitely we went back there. We ain't went back that far, but we went back there a good bit last time. So let's see what we got over here. Yeah, we already been, like I said, I already scoured or whatever that word is. I already looked around here. On this other side when I went to go look for the natty. So, what kind of plant is that? What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. But it's an interesting plant. It's an interesting plant. Look at the baby See, can we do a zoomaroo on you? Yeah, Campo, I live for stuff like this. I live for stuff like this. Been doing stuff like this since a youngin', Campo. Ain't nothing like it. Homeless Kev. What's good, Campo? Yeah, I subscribe to Homeless Kev. Seeing any more iguanas? No, not today. Not today. Maybe some box turtles. Looks like a boat ramp for canoe kind of string. That's some big old. I just seen some big old fish. Oh shit. See where that storm at. Rotten. What the? Campo, you see that over there? Uh-oh, see this right here? This is the stuff. That's what I got right there. Uh-oh, what you got right here though? And it's dry. Hold on, Campo. What we got right here? Is that a perfect fork or what? Oh, it's soft. Dookie. Soft right there. Broke that off right there. It ain't soft right there though. That part been in the ground. Uh-oh. Campo. Hold on, Campo. We might got scruff one. We might got scruff one. Hold on. Get you right. Get you right. Nope. Dang, that would have been perfect, y'all. It been sitting in that ground. That would have been perfect. Done. That would have been perfect, Campo. Yeah, that would have been a perfect fork for me. I mean, for scruff. Yep. Look at that, Campo. Would you just look at it? Somebody being out here humping a mannequin. They been having orgies out here with mannequins. Dookie. Ain't that something? Something else. We're in a tight situation. I just gotta keep a listen out for that storm. See where it's at. I want to get me some snake boots. I never owned me some no snake boots, so I want to get me some snake boots eventually. Yeah, them copper snakes. They're maybe I shouldn't have said nothing about a copper snake because they're very aggressive, but you hear that? What is it? Look at that tree. Got a story to tell. Got a story to tell. Mosquitoes everywhere. I need a path through here. Yeah, if you want a machete, don't go to Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight one is very flimsy. This one right here, I got this one from Walmart, I believe. It's like $7, $8. Woo! Them mosquitoes are coming out. Snake! Mosquitoes are coming out. We're on a little edge over here. Yeah, we ain't got nothing over here, Campo. I don't see nothing. We're gonna keep a lookout though. We're gonna go around some places where they like freshly cut. And I know at my job, you know, I looked around today. I ain't do no digging, but I looked around to see if there was something over there. But so yeah, we'll find one. We'll find one, especially this weekend. I mean, this is what it is for Florida. Around this time right here, it's gonna be raining every afternoon. Yep. Hey, beautiful bird. Waterfowl. Iggy, hold on. Let's go back up here. I done missed all these. Iggy, what's up, everyone? What are you up to, Bones? Hey, we just out here was trying to search for some natties. Trying to get some new slingshots for the fella. Yeah. Just got home from work. Miss Kev say was a long, hot day. Hey, same for me, Kevin. I was inside, you know, off and on. What is that white thing across the creek? What white thing? You probably talking about back there, ain't it? I don't know. What's up, CG Liberty and Hunters? Kev. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all for coming through here, Ken folk. Iggy say, dang, I'll be scared. Nothing to be scared of, Ken folk. Rain's coming. Yup, it's coming. Okay. No, it's getting really weird. It's getting weird, Liberty. Bet the rest of her is somewhere out. Yeah, right. Them birds know the rain coming. That's where somebody cleaned out the trailer. Must be, I don't know. That mannequin, yeah, you see the mannequin, Iggy? The mannequin legs. They've been out here humping the mannequin. Blue jay. Got a blue jay. Ooh! Snake! Snake, they talking about that's what they crying at. They talking about the snake. They talking about the snake. Look. That's what they crying at. God dog it. That's what they crying at. Warning. Beautiful, beautiful snake. That's what they was crying at. Hey, buddy. Look like a corn snake, but I don't know. It got a sharp head. Oh shoot, my bad. It got a sharp head. So I don't know what kind of snake it is. Yeah, that's what they was talking about. He must have got some eggs or something. I don't know. That's what they was barking at, or My bad, I'm trying to be. It shakes bad when it's zoomed out. Iggy say, I'm still sanding my natty. It's gonna start a fire. Hold on, let me stop shaking. Let's zoom back out. Yeah, he did something. He went high for something. Look at the blue jay, right above me. Yeah, he went high for some eggs or something. There's another one. He went high for some eggs and he see me and stopped. That's crazy. It's crazy. What was that? Oh, they gonna get him. They trying to attack him. They trying to attack that thing. He done did something. I know, Blue Jay. I know. I know, Blue Jay. Yeah, he like, get him, get him. He looking at me, he talking about get him. Hold on, I'm trying to get the Blue Jay looking at me. There's 3 Blue Jays. There's one right there. One. And the other one making noise over there. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Kinfolk. Pretty cool. That mud long. That mud long, Kinfolk. Yeah, buddy, he long. All right, I ain't gonna mess with you, snake. Come on down. You don't mess with the wrong birds. Mess with the wrong birds. It can say, ooh, they going crazy over him. Oh, that's a woodpecker up there. Gotta watch out for that gator. Where'd the snake go? I'm trying to see that. Y'all, if y'all seen this, ooh, look at the woodpecker. Let me get the woodpecker for you. He just chilling. He just chilling. Why'd I do that? He just chilling. Like, what y'all doing? Oh, woodpecker. Oh, boy. I'm sacrificing my arm full of mosquitoes to get this shot. Woohoo! Get off me. All right, let's see what else the snake did before we get up out of here. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Look at it. The Blue Jay keeps saying, what'd he do? What did he do? See, he looking at me like, help, help. What did he do? He got your eggs. That mud long. His tail go all the way up there. His tail go all the way up there. Beyond that bush. All right, we gotta go. Ears for nature. They can say that's crazy. That's why the birds flipped out. Yeah, I thought for sure. I mean, they went crazy. Like, they went crazy. Usually, they make a little noise. They come in, they know the rain coming, you know. But yeah, that's why they flip. Ooh, he's starting to stretch out. He is long. Hold on. Get closer. He's long. He's long. His tail up there in that little bush thing. Why it keeps zooming back out? What kind of snake is that, y'all? It ain't a corn snake. It looks like a corn snake. It got a pointy nose. I keep shaking. Yeah, that zoom, when it zoomed in, boy, that's shaking. Yep. All right, mother has looked out for me real good, y'all. Real good. But watch this. Watch this, kinfolk. Let's get on up out of here. Watch this. It's coming. Oh man. Look, it started. That rain was over there, Kim, folks. It was over there. It went that way. It went that way. It went that way. Yeah. And she's here right now. She's here. She's here. And it's just, I see a little drip drop. Just a little drip drop. Mother's creation, surrounded by mother's creations. Yeah. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're gonna find somewhere else too to go. We're gonna figure it out. Oh, she here. Look, she here. Oh, let's get that back camera in there. Let's get that back camera in there. That might be a little better for you. She here. She held out just for me. Just for me. Woohoo! Look at that. She's here. She is here, Cam, folks. Look at that. Just about to start raining right now. Oh. I love it. Let's get right. Not one raindrop on the phone. Put this up. Look at that. I get the chills when I think about stuff, Cam, folks. I get chills. Cause believe it or not, we all connected to nature. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Alright. Got my knife. Might as well unstrap that. Hold on. See if I got time to unstrap this knife before I get rained on. And it's like right here. It's like right here. Here, like right now. Like right now, Kim, folks. I love it. Look, as soon as I got in the van. As soon as I got in the van, baby. Oh. Rain, man. It's rain. Let's get right. All right. You picked the perfect channel name. Yes, sir. Scaly indeed. Iggy, you food. Travian. What we hunting? We'll just hunt some natties, man. Some natural slings. Oh, so let me turn this down before I get. We'll just hunt some natural slingshot forks. That's all. That is all. Where's the one at? We hunt stuff like this right here, so we can make some natural slingshot forks. Yeah, buddy. Hold on. Look at that rain right there. Stuff like this. Yes, sir. I'm starting to sand on this one. Starting to sand on that thing right there. As soon as we get done, we're gonna get this one to my daughter. And she understand the assignment now. So, and all she needed was to see that to understand the assignment. Woo-hoo! That one coming down bad, Cam, folks. That's all she needed to see. Get motivated, Cam. Yes, sir. That's all she needed to see. Yep. know. I'm starting to think I want to do something else to this, but I don't know yet. We're going to see. I like how it is, though. Whatever that picture was, not picture, but that tree I was talking about, that's what that is right there. Whatever that tree was, because it got some light, it got light patches on it and blue patches on it type stuff. You see the little, there's some little green in there. Yeah. I don't know, I might keep it like it is. It definitely got darker or something happened to it. Alright, let's read some comments. It can say we had a bull snake living under my car before I moved that lemon. Dang. That's crazy. Said it was a lemon, huh? What kind of lemon? What was it? Nissan. Those clouds are low. Yes, sir, Liberty. Dang, dude. Wish we had rain. We're in a drought lately. Hey, we need it. Florida need it. Florida really need it. We're in a drought anyway. So yeah, we need this rain. But it happens every year like this. What part of the country do you live in? All right, Iggy. I gotta check out that natty later. Yeah, man, definitely. Dang, dude, black and white is shining. Yeah, man. What did I do with it? I don't know what I did do with it. Yeah. Definitely shiny. And you know what? I'm thinking about putting... Oh no, I might leave it at it. I might do one more coat. Because I don't like how the bottom... I want to do one more coat. At least one more coat. I think that thing is bad to the bone, Campbell. Like I said, it's all freehand, just not even thinking, just saying, just going with it. Just whatever. Whatever. So imagine how you see this one. Imagine what the next one gonna look like. Imagine what the next one gonna look like, Campbell. Yeah, buddy. I can only do better. I can only get better. Little swoop down, little. I can only get better. I can only get better. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I just did something. Yeah, appreciate it, Liberty. Appreciate it. Got 2 people in here. We got 13 likes. Man, our hour's about over with. I'm thankful for that. I like how that bottom is though on that thing. Like, yeah, you talking about the black and white one? That's what I'm saying though. Like, that's how it starts. You know, the first one, you know, you don't really put your, well, if you don't really think about putting your signature or your maker's mark on it. But the next one, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about putting the maker's mark on there, you know, messing with some stencils maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thanks for bringing that up, because now I'm thinking more about it. We definitely gonna do something on the this is the lock shot. This is one it's gonna be a traveling slingshot after a while. the lock side. You see where I started sanding it versus that side versus right there. We're gonna go and get this thing right. We just threw it together. You can see we just put it together. This was the one of two. One of two. I did this one. This was my first natty right here. My first natty. First natty. Matter of fact, let me take these bands out because we don't need them on there anyway. We don't need them on there anyway. I love this thing. This was my first natty, y'all. But look at the details from the bugs, and these are from bugs, and that's, you know, I left some skin on there. That skin I left on there. You see how the skin goes up to there? Like straight up. First natty. And this one has that, it ain't as smooth as my other ones, but because of that skin. But I can go back now and smooth it down and touch it up some more. But yeah. Little spots. First natty. First natty. And it's to the side like that. So when I shoot it, it's like that right there. Yeah, buddy. I like this thing. Yeah, that was the first one, and then the lock shot was the second one. Lock shot was the second one. Yeah. This was the third one. Actually, I did this one and these around the same time, because I got them in the same video hanging. I did these right around the same time right here. And they got skin on it right there. I left the skin on that. I went light in some spots, and I don't know, I was just messing around. Yep, just messing around. This thing accurate too. This thing way accurate. That's how it holds in the hand. And I was thinking about that knot. You can see where the knot at. I wanted to raise that. I wanted to keep it raised. I actually I wanted to keep more of the knot on there, but I said, nah, I'm gonna smooth it down so it can be right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. So, and then it was that one. I got these. These came on the same, matter of fact, all of these. I got these the same day. And maybe I got that one the day before. And they all, these all, right here, these four, no actually, these three, these four, right here, the lock shot, they all came from back there. Yep, they all came from back there. And this right here, this one came from my job. I walked out there and found that in the pile. Boom, bang, boom. Yeah, buddy. All right, Ken, folk, we got our hour in. That's how we want it. Now that's a good idea. Hold on. What about like wood burning stamp? You can save them custom. You can have them custom made. You right. Yes, that's a good idea. Like Scale and Bone burnt into the bottom. Yeah, that's a good idea. Liberty, now that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, get my own custom, you know, thing and I can boom. Yep. So you use rubber bands to wrap around the bandit and that's what holds it. Yep. Yep, I use the same material. It's the same material that I use that the bands are on. You know? Hold on. I'll give you an example. If I can find it. Okay, what I just took off. Like this right here. What I just took off, I got a whole bag of this stuff. This is leftover. I reuse my pouches. And then, you know, when I cut my bands, usually it depends on what slingshot I'm banding up. Like, if I want it to look good, I get new bands from my new you know, when I tie new pouches and stuff like that, I save the leftover because there's always one strip left over, and I cut that in like 3 pieces and use that. Or if I don't really care, I save my old bands anyway. I save them, so I just go back and cut them up. Like on this one, I gotta take it out. So what I do, I just go back and make them thin, cut them thin, and just tie them on there. Be good to go. So I look. It's called a wrap and tuck. You wrap it and then you tuck it. You see the piece of my. That's the tag end of that's the tag end of it. So if I wanted to, I could find a tag end and I can pull it and just unwrap it. And it'll be easy to unravel, you know. Yep. Yep, that's how you do it. You lay them over there. You lay them. If you can see it, I got it coming up. See that coming up? You lay it over there first, then you tie it about 4 or 5 times. You tie it 4 or 5 times, then you flip that tab up, and then you wrap it again. Wrap it again like 3 or 4 times, and then you put something in between it, like a string or whatever, with a loop on it, and then you put the tag into the loop, and then you pull the string, and that'll cause it to tuck up under. However, if you wrap it twice or 3 times, that'll be tucked up under them 3 strands. You know what I mean? I hope I ain't talking loud, but this rain is loud, so. And all the natty materials was essentially resourced. Yep. Thanks for the explanation. No problem, my guy. No problem. I guess I can turn this off for a little bit. Yeah, no problem. We gotta get right. Gotta get right and sand this thing so I can go and give it to my daughter. We gotta take that little knot. There's a little knot right there. We gotta smooth that down. We're gonna smooth that down. You see how I cut it? It ain't perfect. So we're gonna make this smooth and round the edge a little bit on there. And then my grooves, this is when I first started messing with it, like, doing natty. So if you see my grooves, I started off with a blade, a saw blade, and that groove went deep in there, too deep. And I thought about cleaning it up, but if I clean it up, that's gonna be even less material. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some putty, some wood putty, or some type of glue, and we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna put that wood glue. I think it's gonna be putty though, because putty, it dries like wood. So we're gonna put some putty in there, and we're gonna refile it again and make it smooth transaction. Now that I got all the tools I need and stuff, we're gonna make it a smooth transition. We're gonna get my daughter to paint it, and then we're gonna ship it to Butler, and then Butler gonna ship it to Scruffy, and then Scruffy gonna ship it to whoever else, and so on and so on. But that's how it gotta be. Butler to Scruffy. Now, unless you wanted Liberty after Scruffy, you don't even shoot slingshots, do you? You don't even shoot slingshots. Well, that's good to go, Kenfo. We ain't got nobody watching. That's my time to exit. All right? We'll see you on the next one, huh? All right, y'all take it easy. Oh, man. We about to wrap it up, Kenfo. We about to wrap it up. Hope everybody having a good rest of their day. Yeah, I'm gonna fill this thing. I'm gonna sand it in there. I'm gonna fill that thing, and we're gonna reshape it, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go, Kenfo. All right, we gone.